top. Yakub took it upon himself to draft his own race out of these Asiatic black men, right? And this race was called the Furlongi. It took him 600 years, which were blonde-haired, blue-eyed beings, right? Yakub did this on the island of Patmos, and these beings later on migrated to Caucasus Mountain, who mixed their seed with the Canaanites, and then these beings in turn mixed back with the mixture of the Teru and Shin dynasty. So the Shin dynasty and the Teru mixed with the end with these Furlongi Canaanite mix, giving you what you call the Chinese today, so yellow man. And these people build ships, right, and sail from China, right, to California and landed in the Bay Area. So think about that, Bay Area, as in B-E-Y, the Bay. They mixed in with the Bays and the L's, right, created what you call American Indian today, because the American Indian has hollow hair just like the Chinese. The only thing they can do is plait it down. They can't now curly hair, right? Go check it out. And if you look at the West Coast Indians, right, who mix with the Bays and the L's, right, as in Bay Area, right, they telling you who was over that area, the Bay Area. These beings, they were allowed to marry our daughters, right, and they brought the dragon culture with them, right, because they worship the dragon. Like we told you, you go to China, right, their flag is a dragon, and they have parades where they parade around with the dragon in the streets, right? And they brought this type of culture over here with them. They were allowed to marry our daughters, and thus created what you call American Indians, which are beings who have hollow hair. And these beings, you can look at them and clearly see that they're Oriental, what you call today Asian or Chinese. You can clearly see. And these American Indians can range from African all the way down to Oriental, right? Or Chinese looking. Then you have another mix, right? Because if you look at the Eskimo Indians, you can clearly see that they look Oriental. And then the East Indians, who came down the Bering Strait and mixed in with the Eskimos and a couple more other tribes, thus giving you the East Indian looking, like the Seminole. And the Eskimos weren't living in teepees. Man, these beings were building shelter from ice called igloos. And you mean tell me we were living in teepees? Man, get the hell out of here. So these beings came up with their dragon worship, their Chinese culture, and they worshiped the elder bears, the red hair beard beings, right? And you push these beings down south to what you call Mexico today. And they became known as the Mexicans. That's why you might see some Mexicans, they might look Filipino looking, they might look Chinese looking, and you might see some that might look Native American looking, right? Also, later on, David Cortez and his gang